Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the lawyers have been arguing on this street on what prayers should the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party take to the Supreme Court as far as the presidential election results is concerned. And there have been two things they are arguing on. Number one, should Azimio petition the nullification of presidential election result? Or number two, should Azimio petition the call for recount of the presidential election votes? Those are the two things. And in one hand, you are going to realize that the Azimio la Umoja lawyers, or those who might be supporting Azimio la Umoja, are for the call for recount of the votes. Something that the lawyers who are supporting the Kenya Kwanza side are not comfortable with. Just like 2017 NASA petition, the Kenya Kwanza lawyers are feeling that Azimio la Umoja should take a petition to the Supreme Court to nullify the presidential election. That is what they want to do. They want the Azimio to do what Raila did in 2017 to again repeat a case to nullify presidential election. And this is what these lawyers have been arguing, because we have Donald Kipkorir, he has his views there. We also have Wahome Thuku, who has been supporting Railaodinga so immensely. And we have Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi. Of course, you know whom he is supporting. Now, this is what Donald Kipkorir posted. Our Supreme Court has inherent jurisdiction to correct arithmetic error without substantive hearing. If Azimio seek the prayer of correcting of arithmetic errors and demonstrate beyond peradventure that Baba won, then Baba can be declared president without fresh election. That is Donald Kipkorir. Now check on what Wahome Thuku posted. Section 84 of the Election Act, an election count may be ordered direct the commission to issue a certificate of election to a president, a member of parliament, or a member of county assembly if A, upon recount of the ballot cast, the winner is apparent, and B, the winner is found not to have committed an election offense. Let me put it plainly. The Supreme Court may be ordered direct the IBC to issue a certificate of election to Railaodinga if A, upon recount of the ballot cast, the winner is apparent, and B, the winner is found not to have committed an election offense. That is Wahome Thuku. Now, this is the argument from Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi. Outgoing President Uhuru and the Honorable Raila don't want the Supreme Court to nullify the presidential election of 9/8/2022. They don't want a rerun. They want the Supreme Court to declare that Honorable Raila won the 9/8/2022 elections using fancy math. Improbable, no. Impossible, no. That is Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi. So the question we are asking on this Punchline today, having this argument on the street, what is the right way for Azimio la Umoja to get their petition right? And why is it that the Kenya Kwanza side lawyers are not comfortable for Azimio to call for a recount of the votes? Why are they agitating for the nullification of this election? That is what we want to try and analyze here. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that a rerun might be no longer viable for Azimio la Umoja as of now. The only lifeline for Azimio la Umoja might be in the verdict that orders that the election management body to rectify the presumed computation error and announce the winner. As simple as that. And I'll explain to you. That's why you are seeing the Kenya Kwanza lawyers are not comfortable in that direction. And the question someone might quickly ask is that if they are aware or they believe that William Samoei Ruto won this election free, fair, and square, then why fear if someone can petition for a call for recount of these votes if you are sure William Ruto won genuinely? Why not comfortable with this push? That tells you one thing, that there's possibilities that these people performed some errors here and there to make sure that the Kenya Kwanza candidate or UDA candidate was getting it right. So recount is the best solution for Azimio la Umoja. Why? Because if you check on what happened in 2017, Maraga nullified the election and he ordered Chebukati to call for another election within 60 days. The truth of the matter is that Chebukati was the leader of the team that committed election errors in 2017, causing a nullification. But again, he was the same man to oversee the rerun election that Maraga ordered for. So you have a referee who has committed the mistake, and again, he is still the same man who is to oversee the election. Tell me, how will he avoid committing the same mistake? The same man has been allowed to oversee the 2022 general election. So the same thing he did in 2017, he is again doing it in 2022. Then you have the same man to oversee a rerun in case the current Supreme Court is going to nullify the election. Tell me what is going to change. I'm saying this because I'm well aware that as of now, from the time the first presidential election ballot was casted, that made President Uhuru Kenyatta a real lame duck president. Ile siku tu kura ya kwanza ilipigwa, Uhuru Kenyatta became a totally lame duck president who cannot do anything. He cannot appoint anyone. He cannot fire anyone. That's why you see, if there is anything as of now that seriously need to happen, it is the current management. Is it management or what? The current committee that will foresee the transfer of power, that might have some powers to do some things here and there, and not President Uhuru Kenyatta. Because of this, you cannot appoint another person to oversee the election. So Chebukati is still there to referee this election. That means Azimio will go into this, but they still doubt Chebukati. So nothing will change. What was played can still repeat itself. So the only thing for Azimio is for recount. So that if William Samoei Ruto won this election genuinely, so let it be and let him be announced. And if not, then give it to railaodinga and order Chebukati to announce Raila as the winner and offer him the certificate as president-elect. Number two, if you call for rerun, when you had already declared William Samoei Ruto as the winner in this election. Then already you have created a perception for William Ruto that he was winning, that he won the election. So when Railaodinga will go outside there to campaign in these 60 days, he is already an injured man because Ruto has a perception that he won. So in that way, already Ruto is ahead of Raila Odinga in this campaign because the IBC had already created a perception for him. So many Kenyans will believe that he was winning. And in that way, they can easily, those who have been supporting Raila, just to give up. They are just tired. And those who have been supporting William Ruto to turn out in numbers and vote for him. And the truth of the matter is that even in a rerun, you might not have more people coming out. If we had a turnout of 14 million, then expect maybe 11 million turnout. Because some people are just tired. So that is the kind of situation Azimio might go through. And you see, this could be some of the reason why Raila Odinga was not comfortable to go for a rerun with President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2017. That's why he boycotted it. Because he said the same referee, same people, they cannot oversee another election after committing an election offense. And another issue also could be that, as my last point, Abdul Nasir Abdullahi could be playing a reverse psychology here. Because we are learning that the UDA side, in as much we're talking about rigging this election, rigging might not have happened at Bomas of Kenya. Rigging could have happened right away from the polling station, so that they make sure that they are getting it right when tallying is done. So again, these people might have the backup all the way from polling station. That means the Azimio side would need to have a strong evidence all the way from the polling station and not from the Bomas of Kenya. So that alone also still gives them a room. If they were doing it from the polling station, just in case they call for a recount of this vote, still they might get it right. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in the next video, but let us meet in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me on my WhatsApp number, 0795 95 80 63.